Heyo, my PlanCo friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Project PlanCo. We got a very exciting one for you here today, as we are putting the second and final half of our Little Italy area in, and this whole second half will complete the entire area other than the contest plot that will be being placed eventually. So really fantastic because this whole area is quite complicated. A total of 9 different buildings on different elevations and heights. Batch is proudly level designed all of this complicated builds in, and I think every single person has done a job making these super complex and challenging theme in that of the Italian theme. So I think we did the Little Italy area and the gelato del I can never say it, gelateria and our little Geppetto Justice. We've brought life to the World's Fair. We're gonna put the final buildings in here today, so why don't we get right on into it? Okay, it is officially time to finish our Little Italy, starting off with Italian building 06, 1650 pieces, must have a toilet and an ATM. This is created by MoominLittleSocks. Shout out to MoominLittleSocks, amazing content creator, guys. Go check him out on YouTube at MoominLittleSocks. So here we go. He's taken his time away from content creation to make a building for our project. So thank you so much for that, Mr. MoominLittleSocks. So we're going to go ahead and place this one in. See me, hide me signs on both sides. Contest build facing this way, so we know we got the direction correct. Let's see if we need to move it over just a bit. I want to cover that grass for sure. How much is it hanging over on this side? Let's find out. Okay, very good. We're still hanging over on this side? No. Okay, let's just pixel perfect get that in there. One more pixel. Seems to fit. And how are we on this side? Good. A couple pixels of grass sticking out there, but what could you do? So where is... Oh, the ATM's in the wall? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Where's the... Wasn't there a shop or something? I just said it out loud and bathrooms? Oof. Okay. Gonna have to do a little bit of pathing here. A little bit of setup content. But I think we got it all right here. So let's go ahead and, well, set this up. So we're gonna go to our pathing. We're probably going to build this. Then we're gonna go to grid. I always love selecting grids in this game. It is so annoying. There we go. There we go. Deselect grid. Attach. Attach. And voila. Fantastic. Should I be using a different style of flooring? What's the one that we have here currently? Cobblestone? Yeah, why don't we match it? That seems nice. And is our ATM set up? I don't know if it is. Oh. There we go. There. Okay. And there's a bit of a trim here, but I think that's fine. Oh, it's gone now. Yeah. I think we could delete these signs. Now, is there a built by builder sign? Probably best if we put that here. Yeah, let's put it against the white wall. And I have been reading your guys' comments on the series so far. It seems like general consensus is to keep the builder signs. Oh no, I can only have one sock. Moomin's little sock. Or I could go Moomin Little Socks, that kind of socks. Or we could go Moomin Lil Socks, Lil Socks. Yeah, that's probably best. Better than Little Sock. Everyone knows who that is by now. There it is. Let's take a look. So I got the daytime set to 2 p.m. and that means the light shines on this side. So it's best to take a look at everything from this side. Got some newspaper plastered on the wall. Is that like a thing? Oh, I get it. Those are like ads and stuff. People are pinning. It's a bulletin board. Gotcha. A closed little shop here. I like how the ATM is integrated. That's really great. Super nice. And come up the side of this build. A little bit plain on this side, but I'm not sure what you could have done. Maybe continue the trim now. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe a couple windows would have been nice. Maybe you ran out of pieces. Oh, here's his sign. Goodbye. Wait, let's see what he did. MoominLittleSocks. I like the way I did it. Interesting to see, though. It's a fun comparison. Build. I really love how this is separated into basically one. I mean, this is kind of one build, so like 4 buildings. It's a whole row of buildings. It's fantastic. And even on the backside, they're slightly different. Little Italian flag strip there. That's a nice touch. Some seating on top of the roof with no way to get up there. But it does look good from the ground level, so I'm a fan. No, this is a really solid build from Mr. Moomin here. What did you guys think? Throw your comments down below. Actually, you know what I should do is change the time of day. Can I even get... There we go. That's a better look at it now. Much more vibrant. Yeah, love it. It's a solid build. There it is. Let's go check out the next one. All right, next up we have Italian Building 09, limitations 1,500 pieces. Did they say they use 1408 on their workshop? Light if needing to be tweaked or anything are connected to shed. Okay, this one's made by Smiling Oma 333. Love to see it. Gonna move the builder sign just in case she didn't keep it. Then we're gonna go ahead and delete this. Let's go find our blueprint. There it is. Okay, loading in just a little off center, so we're gonna have some fun rotating this into place just ever so slightly. It's kind of satisfying to delete the foundation and then see the builds fit so snugly to where they should. So this is definitely off axis, so let me rotate this. Probably easier if I align this to be straight than that circular round bit. Let's go to world axis here. Should be a little easier. So I just want to cover that little thing, just a pixel. And how are we fitting over here now? Ooh, super snug. Great job, Smiling Oma, getting that to fit your volume cube so perfectly. Love it. In fact, I feel like I could probably push it back just a bit more. Just a pixel. Lovely. What a good fit. What a good fit. No issues here. Got it. Nailed it. And I don't think there's any shops or anything. So we can go ahead and remove the signs. We can get rid of the builder sign because I see one right here. Smiling Oma 333. All right, let's take a look at it, starting with this side because I have the lighting set to shine some light on here a little bit more. I gotta say, this view here is phenomenal. Look at the way the rolling hill comes in and you have your Italian neighbors over there. This feels like an Italian city. Absolutely. I mean, holy crap. I could not have imagined it to turn out this good. So it'll be fun to look at this one. I mean, this video, we're going to have all of the Italian buildings in. We got a baby box cat. I think that's Augie's cat. Oh, we can pass on through here. I actually quite adore that. That's really cool because you get the ATMs over there. Yeah, that's neat. You got a little bench here. Wow, and you can pass through here too. Oh, what is this? I feel like I recognize that. It's like a... What is this? It's like a... It's an elephant thing, right? What is that from? I definitely recognize it. It's not coming to my mind though. It's adorable though. I really like how the people who have done the Italian builds have made it so you can pass through areas. It creates a lot of interesting complexity. And we saw that with this build over here with this little nook that passes through. Like I really feel like I'm starting to get lost in Italy now. It's kind of insane. Oh, that door's a little bit tricky to get into. It's a bit of a danger. Walk out and fall. That's okay. We're not city designers here, as I've mentioned 1,000 times. Wow. The decorations on this are just next level. Not only that, the complexities and intricacies of the wedged buildings, this angular build like this, and then this one over here. Again, similar to Moomin's here, it's like 3 different buildings combined together into a row of buildings. And then there's the separation in between with the beautiful foliage and the beautiful garden work. Pink penguin, we found one. It's been a minute since I've seen one. Yeah, the intricacies of the building and being able to pass through like that really adds a little bit of complexity to this area. Really loving this build. Wow, absolutely in love with it. Really good job, Smiling Oma. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, next up is the Italian Building 7, 1,100 pieces were their limits, must have Italian style. And here they say on the workshop, this is created by AnubisLive, 1,028 pieces, 3 billboards to help with placement Make sure to place it just under the edge of the planter in front of the building. The planter? I think they mean this, right? You can place the stone wood picnic table under the umbrella. All right, so we're going to go ahead and delete this. We're going to move the builder sign just in case they didn't include one. And here's our build. Okay, so we got the sink behind me signs as they suggested in the description, just below, just above. Okay, let's push it back. Why is it giving me the error? Okay, now this is where the volume cube would help me because I don't know where the volume cube was, but let's see here. We have trees over here. I think bringing it as close to this building here as possible is going to be the way to do it. But I want to leave a little bit of room just in case there's any issues. But it'd be nice to come down this alleyway and feel that crampiness. So I think that's good. Well, I can also look at the pathway. So yeah, I do want to cover that pathway, which does leave us a tiny little gap. Okay. And forward, we want to slide it forward until it covers the path on the left. Oh, edge of planter. So they intended us to put this right on the edge. But see, there's a little bit of showing here. I don't see any issues with pulling it forward slightly just to cover this here. So we're not on the edge of the planter. We're just slightly forward, but I don't see that being problematic in any way. Or is it? Oh, there is shops. That's why it wasn't placing. So the shop should be connected if I place it there. Okay, we're gonna just have to leave that there then. I do want it another pixel. My OCD. There we go. Okay, I think that's it. I'm committing. So we could delete that. Now, if I've done this right, the shops should, in theory, be connected. Are they? I think they are. Generally, it looks like it's hanging over just a bit. But in theory, if I were to open the shop, would it tell me if it's not connected? I can't remember. You know what I could do? Let me see here. There we go. If I just slide the shop back a little bit, click, it connected. So that seems like it's not very problematic. So I could split this one from the building. There we go. So this one I can connect quite easily by just wiggling it. Perfect. And then they wanted some picnic tables here. Now, did they say which one's stone wooden picnic table? Wood? There is no wooden picnic table. Stone? There is no stone picnic table. What? They must be referring to this. Adventure? This one's stone. This one's wood. I'm going to go with the wood one. Then I'm going to color it to match the blue. Why doesn't that match? I feel like I'm going to get in trouble by somebody for making this blue. What is this blue? It's fine. I could go orange as well to match this outer side, but if they have a preference, we could change it later. Wait, they said there's a picture. Let me see the picture. Oh, they used the modern picnic tables and they colored them blue. Hey, you know what? This is close enough. I at least got the color that they wanted. Okay, let's take a look at the build. Absolutely beautiful storefront. Can we change the time of day to get some light on here? Where's the light? When's the light come? 11 a.m.? 10 a.m.? Ugh. There is no light on this building. Sorry. No builder sign. Let's put that in. I'm gonna put it here. AnubisLive. Done. I couldn't really put it in the front anywhere because it's gonna cover... There's like basically doors and windows everywhere on the front here. I could put it here, but yeah, just tuck it off the side. That seems fine. Yeah, the building's great. I love the fact that you did something on the path here, putting these benches out here and the little mopeds. The mopeds are actually going to go really well with our Geppetto character that we made. He's riding a moped and he's going to be plastered somewhere on this contest winner. So I don't know if that was intentional or a happy accident, but I like it a lot. And then we have the pizza pen. We have the burger place, rent a Vespa, and go on in here. Wow, it's fancy, very fancy. Little fountain here. Oh, there's a builder sign right there. Sure, let's just go with theirs. Delete mine. It's tucked off there. The monorail passes through here, which is kind of exciting. Which way does the monorail go? It comes through here. Here it comes. Yeah, I gotta see this. Look at this shot here. We're gonna have to do something to dress up that hole. Maybe we can make that into a plot. I don't know. Or just put some concrete there. Very cool. Passes by quite nicely. It looks great on the backside, which you will technically see while you're riding the monorail past Little Italy. Again, doing a lot of these gaps and stuff, you know, the building separation. We can actually see little Germany there from last episode through this little gap here. See the monorail going by. So great little views there. 5 little stacked buildings jutted together. I really love that. I love that everybody cohesively designs stuff the same way, in theory, with like multiple buildings crunched together. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Beautiful colors. Love everything about it. Lots of height. We got a Pinocchio. What the heck is this? Why is there a sequencer? Did I find an Easter egg? He blows confetti out of his mouth. Why does it say 3 triggered items? Huh, that's adorable. Nice little Easter egg there. It's a good change from a pink penguin. I love it. Love to see it. All right, there it is. Let's go check out the last build of the day, which is gonna finally complete Little Italy. Let's go. Okay, last but not least, we have our Mr. Green built Building 08, a tiny little guy with 400 pieces. They said their final piece count was 279. It says, I did not build a shed, or did I? No, I didn't. Or am I? I hope you enjoy this tiny little creation, Johnny and the YouTubers. So we have to talk about this. First of all, people in Discord were kind of trolling that this was a shed. And I think I said something like, no sheds, guys. And this little creation, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the sole reason that Shedmire is a thing. So you have Mr. Green and myself to thank for what will eventually become, let me hide this or get rid of it, that will eventually become Shedmire. I'm sure we're going to spotlight it at some point, but basically how this project is, you have to sign out a plot, and then from there you build inside your plot. Shedmire is the same thing, but it's all sheds. And the plots are like this big, and everybody has to come up with creative ways to make a shed. And the whole park is inside of a giant shed, apparently. And apparently I have a plot, and I have to make a shed at some point. I don't even know what to say. I also have practice placing this one because this was one of the first ones that was done on day 1. I totally placed it wrong. I had like the orientation like this or something, and I was like, there's a bunch of problems here. Apparently it was just fine. Yeah, it was just fine. There's probably no issues whatsoever, and it looks like it's fitting in quite nicely. I do want to like push it this way just a little bit so that you can actually squeeze through here to get to the garden. That seems to be the intention. So if I can overhang it on this path just a little bit, I think that's okay. Just so we can still access this nice little lovely garden by Mr. Green. And I think that's good. Build it. See me, hide me, gone. Seed me, hide me, gone. Did I leave any? I wonder how many see me, hide me signs I have forgotten to delete in this park. Hopefully I've got them all. Okay, here is our little chapel by Mr. Green. Cute, quaint. It's a shed. There might be a couple sheds that make it into this park. I certainly want to place Chance Shark Shed somewhere in Captain Lockjaw's little island. That's great. It's cute. It's cozy. You've park count efficient. I mean, there's decorations, flowers, ivy, brickwork, trees. Every single nook and cranny of this build is just covered in detail. You couldn't add an extra piece if you wanted to, and you're still under budget by 121 pieces. I gotta say, we gotta give Batch massive props. When he was putting down these plots, he was like, I don't know, 900 pieces for this one. I don't know, like, 1,800 pieces for this one. Well, some of these we've had to give people more, and I think 1,800 for this giant building is not enough. It should be at least 2,500, if not 3,000. It is a big building. I think he's like nailed it though. What a good job guesstimating how many pieces people should build. I mean, Batch is a complete legend. Yeah, apparently we I can't remember the name of the person. I apologize, but somebody found the other day Building 05 is also this one over here, Building 05. And this one was being worked on. So when Abby signed out 05, she technically had a choice between the two. And she went for this one, unknowingly that 05 was here. So we've made this red, and I've added in 34. So actually, there are 83 plots in this park, apparently. So we found a bonus one. So we got, I think Blossom's working on that now. So hopefully that gets done. Anyway, anyways, enough of my side rambling. Let's take a look at the beautiful Little Italy. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all of these builds. Again, massive shout out to Batch for level designing this the way that he has with these weird shaped buildings. All these weird shaped buildings, and on elevation, coming in low, going up high. This was not only a difficult area to level design, trying to figure out, like, can people actually build to these sizes? And people have. And I'm super impressed with what everybody has done here. I think I mentioned this before when we built this first half, that this was shaping up to be my favorite area in the park. And now that I see it all here, it just might just end up being my all-time favorite area in this entire park. Especially with like all the little intricacies and nooks and crannies where we can go in and out of buildings, up and around through them. We're up on the higher ground right now. We can go back down to the lower ground. We can go through these little areas back to the higher ground. I mean, this is phenomenal. Really good job. And everybody nailed the Italian feel. It definitely came together feeling like Little Italy. And then we have the big open plaza area here. And this is where our World's Fair contest submission. By the time you guys are watching this video, I think this is like the 20th episode. In theory, the contest submission should be picked and in. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do the series, but if you're watching this now, future Johnny probably did a stream or a video showcasing all of the contest submissions. You just probably don't know which one got placed, but you probably did see them all. Discord would probably know which one got placed or won, so people might know what's going to go there at this point in the series, but we haven't quite put it in there in terms of recordings. Future Johnny gets to worry about that, and hopefully that really just ties it all together and makes for a fantastic little area of the park. Really well done. Love everything that everybody's done here. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, well, I didn't check nighttime lighting. I remembered before I ended. Okay, nice subtle glow on Smiling Oma here. This is looking good over here. Moomin's is kind of depressing. What have you done here, Moomin? Where is all the lights? What have you done? Oh, well. It is what it is now. But I think overall the whole area is going to be well lit. And then once we get these guys in here, it should be fine. I don't really normally do this, but I'm going to say, because we placed a lot of buildings in this video, my favorite build of the video is Smiling Oma's. Absolutely. I just love the amount of detail you got on here, and the interactivity of going in and out of the buildings is phenomenal. Plus you had an interesting shape. It has a bit of a curve and you built to that, and it just fits snug as a glove. Beautiful work. Yeah, definitely my favorite of this episode. Maybe even my favorite build overall in this area. I think it's a close competitor with this one. The two next to each other are my two favorites, I think. You guys really nailed this opening area, and those are kind of like the hero pieces at the end of the day. Really, really good job. Who built this one again? BKU. BKU. I got my eyes on you. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Little Italy is in. We're gonna move on to bigger, better things and see what else we could do for Project PlanCo, but it's all coming together. Super exciting stuff, and thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.
Proud, but had doubts, can't see